The most brutal and aggressive gambit at the ratio of 1100 to 2000 is gonna be the King's Gambit. It can win you to about 9 moves, maybe even your opponent blundering the queen in just 9 to 15 moves. So folks, the King's Gambit, e4 the most popular move, e5 the most popular response. And now we go for the King's Gambit on f4. Most likely they will take, so we will go down that path. I'm giving the options. c4 is another move. We are gonna induce the move queen to h4. Why? Because we are gonna move our king. Wait, what? So if they go here, bishop to c5, develop their own bishop, we're gonna attack their bishop while also bulldozing them and having our center. They go back. We go knight to f3, attacking the queen. The queen must go. They will not go back, the best move, because it is so passive. People just don't want to be passive. So instead of going back there, they go here, g4. This is nothing. We sacrifice the bishop on f7. Now that is a mistake, because if they take, we are gonna go fork them with knight to e5 and attacking the queen. That is a very good fork that you should remember. If they go here, h3, attacking the queen, they have no squares to go to except g3. So folks, they have to go there. And then after this move, knight to c3, well, folks, they have to take on f7. Why? Because they have to free up their space to the queen on g6. Because we're gonna attack their queen on this square, and they will try to avoid to get trapped. So we're gonna attack the queen. They will go here. Free the space from the bishop. Okay, now good. Is it good? No, it's not good. Because this is still a fork. So folks, that's how you win the King's Gambit in that line. Very perfect. I know, it's full of forks, and it's just move 11. So we are gonna develop our knight. Main goal of the King's Gambit is to take the center, right? What if they go this way? We don't focus this way because this will ambush our knight. So folks, we are gonna go here, pawn to h4, counter attacking that pawn. If they go here, e5, pawn is being harassed. The most played move is to try to protect the pawn with h5. We are gonna go bishop to c4, trying to look for this fork over here. We'll try to see that, and most likely they will. Knight to h6, the most popular move, trying to defend it. Right now we got 2 pieces developed, and his knight is at the rim. Now if we go pawn to d4, having more pawns to be aggressive with, it is the best move. If they go here, pawn to d6, another popular move and the smartest move, trying to kick out the knight, we'll go back d3. Isn't over for us because we're attacking the pawn. What do they do with this pawn? They push, but it's bad because when we take, they go here and they will try to do this. Will lead into this, attacking the pawn because it is being blocked by the knight. If they go here, we don't take the free pawn. We are gonna go knight c3, developing another piece. And now look how aggressive our position is. We got pawns on the center, literally a big center attacking. Our pieces are literally poking out to the king side. But folks, as we've seen before, there are other lines. What if we take, they take back? That is the most popular move. We take back with the queen on f3. Now it's much more aggressive because we're trying to take this pawn. But without this knight, it's gonna be checkmate if they do the wrong move. So folks, if they go here, bishop to g4, trying to put the queen away, very scary move. We just move the queen back to f2, maintaining this attack over here so that later, after knight to c6, we take the knight, it's mate in 1 when we take the knight, because they unguard their own pawn on f7, and it's checkmate. This is guarded by the bishop. The king has nowhere to go, no way to block because it's literally touching the king. What if they go here, try to protect this pawn right away? We go with knight to c3, developing another piece. This is gonna be a very bad threat. They're gonna go pawn to c6, we go bishop to g5. Not taking the knight, but we are harassing the queen side. And look at this, they got bishops here, we also got bishops there. But the main difference is, we got more pieces attacking and obliterating the king in the future. And this is very bad for black. And the main goal here is to bulldoze the black king using this pawn. Look at this position. We are completely exploding the position of the black side. If they're very paralyzed, and this is the game plan. We are gonna go here, bulldoze with our rooks. This is gonna pawn push next. So that is how you will win the game. With the rooks, bulldozing with the pawn, and then you come forward with your knight later in the game. And this is nothing to worry about because your king is safe anyways without even castling. There's a lot to talk about within this line because the most popular move, g5, right? We can choose to not do the best move, h4. This is quite more aggressive. Let me show you how. If they go here, pawn to g4, the most popular move yet again, we're gonna go bishop to c4. And now why do we do this? Because if they take f3, we take back. We lost 3+ points of material, but if they go queen here, try to protect this pawn on f4 and on f7 from trying to be sacrificed. Well, we go here, knight to d5, attacking the queen. They will go here, queen to d6. We will go here, pawn to d6. Same as a while ago from the first line, trying to take center and have a very bulky center, while our opponent literally has all their pieces on the background. I know, right? It's very satisfying. The game will go something like this. Now, but what if that doesn't happen? Very fun line, but you're losing plus 3 points of material. Is that good? Not really. So we got this other option for you. Instead of that, we go here. The more aggressive move. Knight to e5, attacking the g4 pawn. They go queen to h4, inducing that move. We're gonna go pawn to g3, attack the pawn and attack the queen. It might be good to take this, but in turn we take this pawn with a queen, resulting into a trade. But people are very hard to trade with sometimes in the higher rated players. So they might go here, trying to do this. Now, I may say to you, when we take the queen on h4, they take back. Who has a better position? This queen is locked out, cannot do anything right now. This is protected. Our queen is here, having support from our knights, and going to obliterate the king. So we go h5, attacking this pawn over here. It's a win-win situation if they don't try to protect it with knight to h6, but most likely they will, and we will go pawn to d4. And this will try to protect the knight on e5. Every line, sometimes, and most of the time, we go pawn to d4, taking the center, because it is the main goal of the king's gambit. So they might go here, pawn to d6, taking the knight off. Now what do? We're not gonna be cowards on this, alright? We are gonna take the knight on d6. They have a choice. They can take, which they most likely will because our knight is OP. But what they miss is that the fact that we can take, they will take with a rook. You need to do here is castle long, because this is a move. This is a move. The king has to move, we take their queen. Trying to escape with the queen isn't gonna work also over here with this, and this. So folks, I recommend you, but if they go here, you go and attack the knight. If they go move the knight, bad again. So folks, they must not have to move the knight. They have to go danger level. This is a blunder, and this is the best move according to the computer. They take back, they let their queen escape. That's the best move according to them. It is a blunder to do this, so c6. So we won't have to do this to them. And right now, the position of black is very futile, but they have plus 5 points. How do we try to come back? We take the pawn on e5. They get checked. They will try to cover, but we will go back queen to g3. Now, they will go h6. This is the moment now. We are gonna attack the bishop. The best move is not taking this move. If you get to see a good move, I mean, even if they take this, you're still gonna trap the queen. Because honestly, going here is a blunder. And going here is the best option to blunder your queen. So, they might as well just take the rook for a queen. Folks, this is how you are gonna win the game. You have a very good position, very exposed king, a lot of traps along the way in this line. Not only that, your king is much safer than them, and later on, you're gonna try to checkmate. Now, folks, that is quite an overview about the King's Gambit. That's all I know about it. I'll try to get more deep theory analysis with the King's Gambit, and there's a Discord community in the description. There's maybe even a Reddit community in the description. That's all of the lines I have talked about and I have analyzed so far. See you in the next video, and peace out.